name is Bill Ryan, and welcome to my world. I'd like to talk to people today about children in schools. So if you're a parent or a grandparent and you have children that are going to school, I'd like to talk to you specifically about the death chambers. Now, over the past century, we have been dumbing down our society. Not we, the satanic ones. And today, the herd of people in this fake country, I always refer to them as the sheeple, because they are truly just a herd of very ignorant people. And I'm going to give you an example. Now, I want you to take a moment and just take a look at that image. Okay, do you see that? Now, it might be a little bit grainy, so I'm going to try to project other images that I found on the internet, because I found 3 of them, and I think 3 is enough for this video, because I'm trying to keep these short. Here's another one. Okay, did you see that? Did you see anything strange there? This is going on in schools right now. So maybe you should stop the frame for a moment and just take a good look at that. Now, if you don't see anything, there's a little red button over here. Just click it and go away, because you are definitely part of the problem, part of the herd, part of the, it's just what's going on, okay. Idiots. If you don't see something wrong in that image, you have shit for brains. Now, let me tell you what's going on. They are spraying your schools. They're spraying. They're walking through the schools and they're spraying them. Oh, well, that's good. That's wonderful. They're getting rid of the Ebola virus. This is a good thing. Thank goodness we got these people helping us. Idiots. What on earth is wrong with your brain? Look at them. Look at them closely. What do you see? They're wearing complete coverings, mask, headgear, gloves. They got covers on their feet. What is so dangerous that they're spraying in the schools that they have to protect themselves from? It must be pretty bad shit, right? Oh, I didn't think about that. No, you didn't think about that. These are your kids. Your kids are going to be walking into the school, into these school buses that's covered with this toxin, with this stuff. It kills the Ebola virus. Oh my goodness. Must be really powerful, right? Since Bill Gates tells us, or I'm sorry, Bill Satan Gates tells us that it's the plague. It's crossing the world. It's going to kill everybody. Well, now let's think about what would be so terrible that they'd have to be completely covered as they're spraying it, where your little children are going to be coming in, licking and drooling and touching and putting it all over. And now it's in them. They don't have coverings. But does nobody get that? Well, I looked it up. And they are some sort of pesticide. Pesticides. You might as well be dipping their heads in a can of Raid. What is wrong with you as parents that this is acceptable behavior for you as a parent to allow your children to go into an environment that has been sprayed heavily with toxins? It's on the walls, it's on the floor, it's on the school desks. They're spraying the desks. It's on the seats of the bus. Nobody's wiping them down. This stuff is everywhere now. And your kids are going to be walking into that. Well, what else? I mean, the satanic ones plan to kill 95% of the world population. I did a video about that called The Last Shadow. This is just another way of making your children sick. And I personally think that there's something in the spray to help sterilize your children so that they can't reproduce. Because that's what the 5G is in all the schools right now. That's why everything is in lockdown. Oh, stay home. We don't want you going outside and seeing what we're doing, because what we're doing is really, really bad. We don't want you to see it. Well, what they're doing is they're installing 5G in the schools. Well, what does 5G do in the schools? It sterilizes your children so they can't reproduce. You won't have grandchildren. That's the plan. Depopulate the population. Depopulate the world. And they're very successful at it. And they're so good that the average people can't even see what they're doing. If you think you haven't been dumbed down, go and find a grade school textbook. I guess any age, 1 through 6, and look it up and read what they were teaching children 100 years ago, 110 years ago. Yeah, look that up. And you know what you'll find? It wasn't see, spot, run. No, they were really teaching kids things. We were a hell of a lot smarter 100 years ago, and what we have done is dumbed down the population so that they can't critically think, so that you cannot see what's right before your eyes. They are poisoning your children, and you don't even see it, or you don't care. I don't know which. But once again, it's really embarrassing being on this planet with all these stupid, ignorant people. So if you care about your kids at all, you may want to take a moment and just find out, what are they spraying in the schools, in the buses, where your children are going to be breathing, touching, licking all day long. Yeah, you might want to look into that. Homeschooling is starting to look a lot better, because you can actually show your children the real history before they tear down all the statues, before it's all gone. You can show them and tell them the truth as you know it, as you understand it. And I would question everything you were shown, because we were deliberately dumbed down, all of us, for over 100 years. So there's not a man, woman, or child in this country right now that has a good education. Not a one. You have to question everything you've been taught. Everything. Stop being a sheeple. Stop walking around with shit for brains, and actually look and think about the things that are around you. Look. Think. Critical thinking. All right? I just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, your children are walking into death chambers, and you're letting it happen. And I don't know if you don't care or you're just completely apathetic. I don't know. It's embarrassing being alive right now on this planet, in this body, and seeing and being surrounded by so many embarrassments, so many stupid people. You cannot be helped. So I'm embarrassed to be here. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found it interesting, and maybe it'll reach one person out there. Just one. If you get it, share it with another person so they'll get it. And maybe we can start to wake people up so children are not exposed to this. if you get it, leave a comment underneath there. I love comments. And like I say, share it with a friend. If you have some other explanation for what they're spraying, oh, maybe it's daisies and flowers and buttercups and wonderful things. No, it's poison. It's poison and they're killing your children. And apparently you just don't give a shit. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.